Good morning from
Edinburgh Airport.
Today we're off to Paris,
The city of love.
where we're going to split up.
No, not like that.
We've both got our own cameras.
And each of us is going to do our own thing.
I've not been to Disney since it opened in 1992, so that's where I'm going.
And I'm taking you to the sightseeing of Paris.
But will either of these work as extreme day trips? There's only one way to find out. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Ah, the rain.
Ugh. I've only got a t-shirt. No baggage, straight to departures. That's my bag. Now there's a catch for today's flight. We're on the 6:15 to Paris, but it's Paris Beauvais, which in typical Ryanair fashion, that means it's nowhere near Paris. I think it's about 85 kilometres or miles away, but it's going to take a while.
85 kilometers, yeah.
For these extreme day trips to work properly, the outbound flight of course kind of needs to be on time, but we also need to think about a return flight today, which is not due to get back into Edinburgh until 11:30. If we pick up any delays on that and it slips over into tomorrow, then it's not really a day trip anymore. It wouldn't surprise me if one day this is too big for Ryanair hand luggage, but for now it just about fits. I'm hoping this is the last train of the day. Oh, we're on a bus to Paris.
Click the bus.
It's a wee bit busy, we're going to have to squeeze in.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, check us in like a car. Is the glamorous air travel?
Okay, so Stefan was like paying his employees.
Trapped on the bus.
You're like transfer me £1.50 minutes rather than like, yeah, okay. I mean, most of the Stefan are like.
Oh, at last. Hello. Oh, right, yeah.
First one in.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Do you like my seat?
Good luck.
Where are you?
8D. What chair is here?
I've got slightly better legroom. Is seat 2A the best seat in a Ryanair flight? You let me know in the comments. I thought that was boarding complete and then another bus arrives.
We have to wait here the next 10 to 15 minutes. Once airborne, a 1 hour and 20 minute flight for Beauvais today. In the meantime, let me invite you to sit back, relax, make yourselves comfortable. We'll be underway here soon.
Thanks very much. Welcome to Beauvais. I'm not going to say Paris Beauvais because this isn't Paris, but anyway, it's a bit of a dull morning. Maybe I should have worn more than a t-shirt. We've made it. How was your flight?
Oh, it's alright. How was yours?
Not too bad. Thankfully tonight we're coming home through Charles de Gaulle, which is a lot closer to Paris. But as for this journey, it's going to take a couple of hours, so if we're going to make the most of this day trip, we need to get the journey started. Queues already, big queues.
Whoa, okay.
So it's a wee bit confusing here, but we need to go to La Défense, don't know how you say it, but that's for both of us to go to the city centre, and then I'll catch another train onto Disneyland Paris. That's good though, we're still together, and our queue's a bit shorter. €18 each to get into town, which is not as bad as it might sound, because it is a long journey.
I think it was like 14 something if you buy it online.
And there's our bus. I hope we get on this one anyway.
Help us sit together.
That'd make a change.
You just jump on because you don't have the luggage train.
We are on Aerobus. It's a bit more cramped than Ryanair.
If it's possible.
Bienvenue à bord de cet aérobus à destination de Paris-La Défense.
They said a minimum 1 hour 30 on this bus, so let's start the watch.
You broke it.
Tu vas appeler la police, mon ami. Tu vas appeler la police. Pourquoi? Pourquoi tu dis ça? Pourquoi tu dis ça? Pourquoi tu dis ça sur un enfant? Sur un enfant? Sur un enfant? Et alors? Comment je pourrais éduquer ces enfants? Qu'est-ce que vous voulez? Que j'ai attaché la bouche de l'enfant? J'ai la dit. Parce que là on est dans un bus. Parce que là on est dans un bus. Faut arrêter de crier. Vrai ou faux?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paris La Défense.
Tight squeeze. Well, that journey was actually a wee bit quicker than we expected, but think about it this way, it was still as long as the flight to get here from Edinburgh. We did see the Eiffel Tower coming in though, didn't we?
We did, that was so exciting.
It's massive.
It's huge. I thought it would be small.
And you were saying it's a bit like New York in the centre of Paris, and it's hard to disagree. Lots of big buildings, as you can see right there. So it's goodbye to our bus, where not everyone was getting on like a house on fire. Be careful.
You too. See you in the airport.
I'll see you at about 8 PM.
Remember we were 1 hour ahead, right?
Yeah, so it's almost 11.
Yep.
I need to get to Disney.
Good luck. Have fun.
Have fun, my dear. High five. Oh, that was a good one. That awkward moment when you've said goodbye, but she's still following you. Le Pigeon. Beautiful French bus stations. Nope, she's still there. I'm kind of glad you're still here because you can help me buy a ticket.
How am I going to help you to buy a ticket?
Your French is better than mine. We tried to use the machines to buy tickets, but it seems absolutely impossible, so the queue it is. Well, that's us going our separate ways after the nightmare of getting our metro passes. It was something to do with needing one of these cards, which we couldn't get at the machine, so we had to go to the service point. There's only one poor guy serving there, and that's why the line is always so big. But despite it being a big city and being Paris, everyone we've spoken to so far has been super friendly. Now, I need to go to Disneyland. Do we just tap? Yes. Aye, not the nicest station in the world, but if it gets us to where we need to go, it's good enough. And for me at least, it's very easy to find where I'm going. Fight through the crowds. Whoa. Oh, double deckers. Hey, I like this. Is that stained glass? But focus, Steve. We need to find when this next train is.
Nous vous rappelons qu'il est interdit de fumer dans l'ensemble de nos espaces.
7 minutes. So the good news, that's us on the final leg of the journey. The bad news It's after 11:30 already. We're not going to have long at this park, are we? Quite a few stops to go, right to the end of the line for us. That might be me well on my way, but I wonder how Alicia's getting on, eh?
And we are alone now. And my biggest disappointment is there's absolutely no toilets anywhere. I can't find them. I'll just pretend I don't need to go, and yeah, I'll head to Metro. Oh! So thanks so much. I don't even know how to use the door. I know I didn't know how to use the card to actually get on it, but I love Metro. Metro is great. Follow people, always follow people. Whoa, that's not bad at all. Look at it. Oh, it's huge. I thought it would be like a quarter of the size of it. Wow. And now with the Triumphal Arch behind me, I'm gonna tell you kind of what we're gonna do today. So idea is, it's kind of an extreme day trip, right? So I only have 6-7 hours to run around Paris, have a look at the most touristy attractions, and hopefully do that much as I can, see that much as I can. I wanted to go to the museum, have a dinner, show some landmarks, like popular buildings. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of it I can achieve, but that is a good start. The biggest problem of being solo is that nobody can take my picture. And I know I could ask, but I don't really want to give people my phone. Okay, let's walk under it and then we keep going. Honestly, it is so beautiful. I don't think you can see the scale on the video, but we have to keep moving. The last look.
Just one more stop to go. Parc Disneyland. Looks like it's been raining here. So finally, welcome to Disneyland Paris. Well, the train station for Disneyland Paris anyway. To think that that journey from the airport this morning has taken me 3 hours. And we're going back from Charles de Gaulle Airport tonight. And I've just booked the train for that one while I was on that last leg. And that journey will take 13 minutes. So if you're coming to Disneyland Paris, I think you know which airport to choose. That being said, I've still got about 8 hours here today, so that's not too bad, is it? Find my ticket again. Well, my card. And we're through.
Well, apparently my card is fine, but the machines were not working, so they had to let me through anyway. But yeah, all good. Let's jump on another train. And that's our next stop, but do not get excited because we can't go in today. I do think that they're closed on Tuesdays, and maybe you cannot buy the tickets on the same day, so I couldn't book anything. I'll show you the website just so you don't think I do not want to go. Well, it seems like they're only closed on Tuesdays, but maybe because it's the same day, I can't purchase the ticket. Either way, we cannot go into the museum, which is a shame. But we can still go closer and have a look.
Good to see there's a few shops here. In fact, I might go and get a Pret before we leave. But talking of leaving the station, as soon as you go out the door, there's the entrance to Disneyland right there. And although I can't exactly say it, that's the name of the station. And this is where I'll be at 8:15 this evening. Oh, that's an unfortunate surname. But this is a big old station. There's a Starbucks in the station as well if you're so inclined. In fact, I might pick up a wee toastie in here before we get to those Disney prices. So I'll just get tucked into this and then we'll be good to go. What am I like, eh? The Disney experience. Well, at the end of the day, it's just two massive corporations, isn't it? Alicia just sent me a video and it's absolutely chucking it down in central Paris. Meanwhile, out here at Disney, blue skies. I'm sure it'll pass for her soon.
Can you believe the rain? But hey, it's so amazing now. Look, the light is so lovely. Look at that. And it's really quiet too because everyone ran away. Oh, it's fantastic. Look at this architecture. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, you have to feel bad for all the people standing in the queue without the umbrellas. I did check and it seems like there's a specific number of guests that can visit the museum a day, so it's probably full already. That is the problem. They do say book it in advance, but then if you do it last moment, obviously it didn't work out. But hey ho, it's still beautiful. Look at it. Sorry for my hair. Louvre has a complex of buildings. It's so big that it's difficult to know what to point the camera at, if you know what I mean, because everything is amazing. And you look one way and you look at the other way and everything takes your breath away. So you're like, oh, I should film that and that and that. So it will be a bit messy. And yes, of course you could spend the whole day in Louvre. And that's probably not enough time anyway. But we have 5 hours left, 6 hours left. Oh no, it's raining again. It is raining a bit today, but we could have worse places to hide from rain than that, right?
I shouldn't have spoken too soon, should I? The weather's looking a bit threatening here as well. I might have to pick up a poncho in about 10 minutes. Now let's find that ticket and get into Disneyland, folks. Doesn't look massively busy today, but maybe that's more to do with the time I'm arriving. 12:55. Through security, but I'm a bit confused because nobody scanned my QR code. Nobody even looked at my ticket. Are we not in yet? Maybe that was just security. That is so beautiful. And I thought I'd have to be racing about here today, but it turns out I've got ages, which is just as well, because I don't quite have the energy I had from the last time I was here, when I was 19 years old. Who can even believe I was ever 19? And there's that big mouse. Sorry, I'm just trying to not get in the way of people's photos. I'm sure that'll be unavoidable throughout the day though, eh? This place is a YouTube copyright nightmare. Ah, so this must be the main entrance. So even if you don't have a ticket, you can come and explore all this bit here. £75. And now I can officially say welcome to Disneyland. Who would have thought I'd end up here, eh? This will take us through to Main Street, so we'll be seeing that castle pretty soon. And I think that's up to the Disney train station. Can you take a wee train round the park? We've got to do that, haven't we? Yeah, if all my video clips are a bit on the short side, you know it's the music. Who'd have thought we'd find some Scottish shortbread on top of the bin? Oh no, it's the Polis. And Alizia's rain has finally arrived. And when I say rain, I mean the wet variety. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, Steve, you're every inch the Disney princess. It looks a bit drier in here. And dark. Under the castle. But don't worry, every cave leads to a gift shop. The only thing I'd say is if you've never been here before or to any Disney, it's going to take a couple of hours to work out where everything is and how everything works. I have downloaded an app to help me with that though, although I'll be honest, the old 5G signal comes and goes a bit. Connection failed. Do I need to get a poncho? I'm certainly not getting ears, that's a step too far. Wow, that carousel is huge. And some of those queues look pretty huge too. Despite the weather, it'll pass. I'm guessing right now the restaurants are going to be super busy, so I'm glad I had that toasty.
Now we're going to see one more statue and we're going to have some food because I am very, very, very hungry. All this space is just spacious. I know this is not where we're going to eat, by the way. Here we go. That's the lady herself. This is such a great statue. Yes. So I found a lovely place for my lunch. And not only that, it's a lovely place. And I like their menu. There we go. For example, you can get beautiful rib-eyed steak. It's not what I'm having, but it's a beautiful steak, so it's fun. Can I have it with smoked salmon, please? Lovely. And look how cute my coffee is. It's just a cappuccino, by the way. And my pasta. Get the cheese. And I got it with salmon as well. No, I don't remember the name of pasta I got. It's more al dente than you would get in the UK for sure. So that's behind me, the cafe. It was lovely. I spent like 30 euros for the pasta, added salmon to it and the coffee, and it was really, really nice. The portion was too big though, so I didn't finish. But I do have to walk it off a bit now. It was a really big plate of food, you've seen it. It was like a whole pan of pasta. Hey, I didn't even mean to come up here, but it's just so nice. Look at all the colors of the trees and the plants. Oh, there's just so many pretty things. You want to go somewhere, then you look the other way and you're like, oh no, I'll just go and have a look.
Of course, this isn't really a Disney review. I'll still try to have some fun, don't worry. It's more of an experiment to see if a day trip is possible. And I'd say absolutely yes. You've potentially got maybe 7 or 8 hours here, and you can even be here in time for the grand finale, which happens at 7:30, and still be on that train out of here at 8:30. So absolutely. And the sun's even out again. Actually, it looks quite cool in that light. And as if things couldn't get any better, there's some construction going on behind that wall as we head towards Adventureland. I've still got no idea where anything is. I need to get on some rides, don't I? Pirates of the Caribbean, what's the wait time? 25 minutes? Can we do 25? I think so. I was about to say they've got Disney style queues here, and then I remembered that's exactly where I am. And while I'm standing in this queue, let's check in with Alicia.
I'm swimming at the pigeon, not at the crack, by the way.
Edinburgh, ma jolie, montre-nous ces magnifiques bijoux. La ferme Poudard.
Oh, I've got to adjust the eyes when you get out here again. That was good fun, to be fair, but to be honest, if I was coming for more than a day, I think I'd buy the 2 park pass, because typical in the other park is Tower of Terror, my favourite ride. I'm literally following that blue sky. Oh no! If you're doing an extreme day trip, ignore that weather forecast and bring a rain jacket. I guess it gives me some time to do some research, and I forgot there was such a thing as a single rider. I'll need to remember that for the next one. It's just one of those kind of days. Wow, when it rains in Paris, it rains, but then it passes again just as quick, and it's only water. I just don't really want my feet being wet until about 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. Oh no, it's back on. Oh, it's hilarious. Certainly rainbow weather.
And because it's such a lovely day, and I did promise you a walk, I'm taking you now to see something that Paris is really known for. And I don't want to sound ignorant, but Paris is like one of those big cities that you kind of think you know what to expect, but then when you're here, you realize that it's so much better than you thought it will be. It's mind-blowing, it's absolutely amazing. Hey, that looks a bit like a Disney castle.
Oh, here we are, single riders 5 minutes. Indiana Jones. We're in, that was nice and easy. I think it's a wee roller coaster. Right, there it is. That was really good. I didn't realise it was a full upside downy one.
The river is so busy. There are boats and ferries going through it all the time, up and down. To be fair, it's a great river, I'm not surprised. Also, I'm sure you noticed, I am very careful not to say any name of any place, because I have no idea how to say any of them properly, not only in French but even in English. And in Polish they will probably sound really funny, and everyone would tell me, oh, this is not how you say it. So I'm sure we all know those places. I'll put the name on the bottom of the screen, it'll be fine. Hello duckies. Quack quack. I will need to pick up a souvenir at some point, but I've got something specific in my mind. Oh, books! They're cute. So I'll wait and hopefully I'll find it. Just now I realized those must be full of books and souvenirs, I guess. Newspapers and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. What I do regret though is that I don't have time to go in all those beautiful streets because they look amazing. But I'm kind of trying to stay here so I can actually see more and get to the place I want to get quicker. And we are finally crossing the river. Guys, the amount of bridges, I don't know how many was there. I should be counting them.
Oh no, here we go again. It just comes on like that. Imagine being on the roller coaster just now. Is it raining where you are, Alicia?
Now guys, I know I live in a small town, but look at the crowds of those people. Jeez, how busy is this place? And you might be thinking, what are all those people looking at? Well, ta-da! It's Notre Dame Cathedral, just in case you didn't know. I'm walking away already. No, I'm joking. I'm just going higher up to see it from above. I sat down up there on the stairs to take a picture, and I think I sat for over 20 minutes. I can feel a bit tired now. Okay, let's go, let's go. I actually didn't realize that we can go inside the cathedral. I'm sure it said online that you can only look at it on the outside, so we will go inside. Oh no, I never realized there was so many people going in. That is hundreds of people. Oh my goodness, maybe not. I know, it's a shame, but look at the queue, look at that. Like, come on. I think it's a no. I mean, we didn't get to Louvre already, so now we'll have another reason to come back. We have the tour of exteriors today, right? We're just looking at the outside.
How do we get up there? I fancy that bridge. This way? I think it's down this way. Whoa. We found the stairs. And we've found the bridge. It feels like we're going the wrong way, but we'll push on. Whoa. And there's an old ship there. And up here on the other side we've got a nice viewpoint over the whole park, to be honest. Can you spot that big pink castle? Of course you can. That is beautiful, isn't it? You just wouldn't believe how the skies were the last time I passed through here, would you? Oh, I like this corner. But I'm afraid whatever that one is, it's closed.
Look at the picture of the cathedral from 2021. They're working on it now. I am absolutely obsessed about this church. It is amazing, and it's so much bigger than it looks at the very front. Now, the one thing I bet you they do not have in Disney will be construction. So I think we are winning, at least for Steven's standards. It is a shame we didn't go inside the cathedral, but I'm glad we could have a look around and kind of see it from all the sides, at least that much as we could. Now, don't ask me how that happened. I just went to get a Red Bull and ended up with a crepe. Oh well. All I can say, I hope Steven is having a good time in Disney, because this will be hard to beat.
Thank you. Even a 52-year-old can enjoy that ride. Get these normal sunglasses on now. I'm thinking toilet and food. What are you thinking? In fact, Alicia, what are you thinking?
I'm not gonna lie, I am hitting the wall now. And the food didn't really help, the coffee didn't help. Even being in such an exciting place didn't really help. I think if you're just walking all day, didn't have much sleep night before, you can't win. So I meant to walk to our last stop, but I think we're just gonna take metro, jump on subway, and then we'll just take it easy from there, okay? And can I say, I am so thankful for those cool metro signs, because you can see them from really far away, and I would never find this, there's no way. So, yay! Is it my metro? Nobody knows. Yeah, it's kind of strange. It's a subway train, but it has 2 levels. I like this 2-level metro. It's cool. Must be the first water fountain I found. Yay! Yeah, it's water. So yeah, we passed on walking this last bit. It took 20 minutes on the subway train, so you can imagine me walking, I'll be crawling here. But this card is really good. It was 12 euros for all day, any way of transport, and 2 euros just to make the card. But then I guess if you're staying extra few days, you have it, so you can then top it up and all that. But I think that's really good. You can go wherever you want around the city center, like all the attractions, and even, you know, get lost and come back in case it's a wrong metro or something, wrong line. Yeah, it's kind of good to have it, and you know, you can just jump on it if you need it, and you don't need to worry and like top it up and buy tickets. And yeah, I'm
gonna head out to the Disney Village for something to eat, and it's saying here if you're returning today, make sure you keep your pass. And that's absolutely fine because mine's on my phone. But here's that rain again. Weird weather. See, sunny again, instantly. The music's piping out from everywhere, even hidden away in the bushes here. There's a specific place I fancy going for something to eat, and it's somewhere that I thought was only in America. I didn't realise they had them in Europe. Maybe it's only in Disney, but it should be just around here. And there it is, folks, the Earl of Sandwich.
So I'll get you a sandwich. I'll get you a sandwich for
Choices. What would you go for? I think for me it's got to be the Chipotle Chicken Avocado. I wonder if it'll look like that. I know it's not very exciting, but it is for me, and I believe that's a Ghirardelli brownie. And not a bad view. Let's get this open. Oh yes, that looks good. Piping hot too, fresh off the grill. I tell you what though, that's been a long day. I wonder how Alicia's doing.
I'm walking and yapping about my bus card, and look at the size of that lamppost. Hey, I never realized that it's behind the glass. You know, I thought it's kind of just open and you can just wander under it. But it doesn't seem like it. Okay, I'll check how much is the ticket to get in there. Look at the sky, what's going on? I'm sorry, the Eiffel Tower is fenced off. I don't know why, I just imagined that it's just standing there on its own, you know. Hey, imagine to live there. In those flats. Okay, I don't want to go up. I just want to go behind the fence. We're in. Look at it. Da, 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 da. It's so pretty. It's awesome. And I was over exaggerating because you didn't need a ticket. They were just checking your bags and stuff, which I do understand. This is incredible. Okay, we're going right under. This is so exciting. I was waiting all day to come here. Ooh, stormy. Actually, it is really stormy. Look under. I can't believe we made it here. That's so cool. Let's move a bit farther away so we can see it. I can't shoot it all in one go, even when I'm standing in a corner, so that'll have to do. I don't think we're gonna go up because you can't really see it when you're on it, right? So I'll just walk around it, I think. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm so happy. You can actually see people going up and down the stairs on the side. But I don't think you will see anything from there, so I think we'll just stay down here. It's raining a little bit again, and I was just thinking, in case there's a storm with the lightning, I wonder if they evacuate everyone, because you don't want the bolt to hit the tower when you're standing here, right? And it's just made of metal, so that's probably the worst place to be in the whole city. Just a thought. Okay, it is time to head back in the rain again. It's 6 p.m. already, and it will take me over an hour to get to the airport, so I should really go. But I am really tempted to just go on the other side of the river real quick and take a nice picture of the Eiffel Tower from far away, because you have to be far away to see it. You know what I mean? It's so cool. I'll be quick. Maybe we can make it. If not, there will be taxi to the airport. Paris is just so amazing. I just can't walk anywhere without stopping and, you know, looking and being like, oh, this is so beautiful. I'm not pointing at myself, but pointing at the tower, okay? I'm sorry, but this is one of the coolest things I've seen in my life. And I really fancied a glass of French wine somewhere here, you know, looking over at the Eiffel Tower, but number one, I don't think I would survive it because I'm too tired, and two, I don't have much time. And it's a good thing to do when I'm back next time, hopefully soon.
I'll head back in for another couple of rides and then I think I'll call it a day, but it's been a good one.
Dear friends, due to inclement weather, this performance has been cancelled.
I'm hiding again, next to my wagon. It can mean only one thing. I'm going to Big Thunder Mountain, and that'll have the longest queue of them all. Just don't know how to get there. I think it's this way. Sun again. There it is, Big Thunder Mountain. And is that the haunted house over there? You know what? I think it is. Ooh la la! We're right behind the local. See you on the other side. Amazing. We all need a wee thrill now and again, right? Okay. Big Thunder's one of those rides that it's not scary, but it just brings a smile to your face, and it goes on for ages as well, so even if there's a queue, do it. And who now fancies a trip into a haunted house? We've got time, let's go.
I was absolutely desperate to find his restroom, but I just can't find anything. So I'm sure it's there. I just can't find it like everything else. So I think we're just catching the train to the airport now. That'll take another 40 minutes. So we should be there in like an hour, which is not too bad.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Oh, now I found umbrella.
We will have nothing.
It's a long way home.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, now curious souls, come, I have more to show you. When you gaze upon the sweet innocence of youth, and she's dying to meet you, but beware the phantom.
Oh, the last push. Okay, now because I don't want anyone to shout at me for filming, I'll just sit somewhere in the corner and wait for Steven, and hopefully he arrives soon.
Well, that is 7:05 now. I think everyone's just gathering for the finale, and maybe I can watch a bit of it as well before running for the train, but wow, it's busy now. I never did make it to the train, but that doesn't matter because we've got another train to catch to the airport. Now, I was pushing it with time already, and the train is now delayed by 15 minutes, so the adventures aren't over yet. Feels like days since I was last here. 20:31. Yeah, it's still got that delay of 15 minutes. If it doesn't get any more than 15 minutes, we should be okay. Imagine I missed my flight, just imagine. The cars at the airport, Alicia's working tomorrow. She's already at the airport, by the way. Oh, that would be a disaster. I guess what I'm saying is I might need that flight to be delayed after all. I am so relieved. I asked the guys and they've got me on the earlier train, even though my ticket was no changes, no refunds. These extreme day trips are so stressful. That's my Rego. Well, there's certainly plenty of people getting off here. Busy. I think we can now get on board. Grab one of these little single seats.
Aéroport Roissy-Charles de Gaulle. Vous avez récupéré tous vos bagages et vos effets personnels sur vos sièges au-dessus de votre tête.
Now I've just got to find a certain girl. That was incredibly fast, by the way. Like I said, between 10 and 13 minutes for that service, right to the airport. Can you see her? Because I can't. Ooh la la! How are you? You made it. And I made it.
Well done you. How do you survive?
Oh, that was stressful. Did you have a fun day?
Yes. Did you have
Amazing.
a fun
I
day?
can't wait to hear all about it. I certainly did, but it was tiring.
Yes.
Let's check the old steps. 23.8.
Alright, okay. Okay, wait.
We're going to compare here.
Oh no, I have legs.
Yes!
How is this possible? Hey, I had this like day bypass, so I was just using metro all day.
Quite right. Macarons.
That's exactly what I wanted to get for you as a souvenir.
Wow.
It's true. I'm not making it up now. Oh, look at the box with the cat.
Look at that one.
Well, we're not buying it, but it's nice.
It's over €100.
Yeah.
Next question, is our flight even on time? Because we've got to get home before midnight.
And you had bread with it, and I had cappuccino. And that was €30, and I was right outside of the...
Well done. Those two words we want to hear, not Edinburgh at 10:40, on time. And I can't speak French. It does come up in English as well, see?
I was wondering.
Yes, it's l'heure.
Now, souvenirs, perfumes, and wine.
I'll get you one of these. Paris in a bottle.
And we'll finish it on the train. On the train, on the plane.
We're still on time.
Are we?
Almost.
15 minutes.
15 minutes to take off. Don't recommend these extreme day trips.
I do not recommend it. It's kind of like if you only have 6, 7, 8 hours, it gives you a taste for more.
Yes.
Right? But there's no chance you can actually go and do things you want to do.
Bienvenue à bord de votre vol EasyJet, assis dans la première rangée ou à proximité du lit. N'hésitez pas à contacter l'un des membres d'équipage.
Fingers crossed.
We'll guide you to an access. In an emergency, leave all bags on mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally.
A wide selection of sweet and savory snacks, hot and cold beverages, as well as alcoholic drinks. Edinburgh, everyone. The current local time is approaching 11:10, and we are arriving at our parking stand 10 minutes ahead of schedule.
Thanks, guys.
We've made it. So 23:27, that's an official extreme day trip complete. No, 2 extreme day trips complete. You don't see that every day on YouTube. And do we recommend it? Probably not. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.
Now crawling back home.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.